All right, so the reason why I think I'll be making the video so short is because I don't want to have to do a voiceover over a long video. So maybe that's why I'll be doing the video so short. So I'm going to try to create this video and keep it as long as it needs to be and just talk. So that way I don't have to do any kind of really big editing at the end, if that makes sense. Because I think I did y'all a disservice of creating that video, but it wasn't a video that people were asking for. So even though no one said nothing, but still in the back of my mind is just like, that's not what the people asked for. You normally give the people what they asked for. Well, a lot of the time. But anyway, let's get into the video. So anyway, so we're going to be making this junk charm bracelet one more time. I might not add that many charms because I just want to walk y'all through how to actually do it. And this time show the actual material, because I have a habit of making these videos without showing y'all the material. So I'm going to be using these cups from the Dollar Tree, okay? This is what I'm going to be mixing my glitter and the resin in. They do not have to be this big, but I bought these a long time ago, and I'm just like, okay, well, why not? Because they're here. We're going to be using some jump rings. In the last video, I called these split rings or O-rings, but obviously they're called round jump rings, and these are 9mm. I'm going to be making a gold one this time. So I have this from Hobby Lobby. The little chain. All right. Okay. So we got that. And then we have a ton of some glitters. Which ones I'm going to use, I don't know, because I don't plan on making that many charms. But yeah, we're prepared just in case. Unless I change it up. Anyway, if we change it up, then whatever. Resin. Resin. This is in my kits. My junk kits. So this is the type of resin. You're going to need some little, I use some popsicle sticks to mix my resin and my glitter. Silicone mold. Silicone, whatever. You're going to need one of these molds. Excuse this one. She gets a lot of action, okay? The clearer the mold, the better. Sometimes the thinner, the better. With this, I normally have to cure it 5 minutes each time. Sometimes I do 3 times. And sometimes it still comes out a little wet. So be careful. But this is a silicone mold. And I use the ones that already have the little holy piece in there. So that way you don't have to drill a hole in it yourself. But I do have some that require you to have to drill the holes in, like these. You have to drill the holes in yourself, but I'm not using this today. This is just one that I had on to the side just to show you. And then you're going to need your different kind of charms. I don't know what kind of charms I'm going to use, but you're going to need some charms, because that's what's going to make them junky, okay? Oh, the most important part, your gloves. Wear your gloves. And if you're very sensitive to whatever, wear your mask. No need having rings on. Put my gloves on. Now, some of this stuff I'm probably going to edit. Anywho, put that to the side. Now, sometimes if I feel as though it's going to be a messy day, which I normally have a lot of messy days, I'll lay my little handy dandy I don't even know what this is. It's like one of those mats, glue mats. So where you can just wipe it off and go on about your business. Yes, I have my table protected with this, but you see this? You see all this stuff on here? I got to change it out again. So if I think it's going to be a messy day, I just put this down. Baby wipes is my favorite. I always keep a lot on deck. Remember I was telling y'all that I eyeball the resin? You know what? I don't feel like I want to use all my cups. We'll see. All right. Just enjoy the ride. It's a little ride we're about to take. It ain't even been 30 whole seconds and I already got to pull the wipes out. Next one we're just going to go in with is this little regular glitter. This is from Walmart. I'm pretty sure Amazon has it too, but whenever I'm in Walmart, I like to play Dora the Explorer and just go buy stuff. And that's probably where my... Y'all, that's too much. Y'all gonna notice I'm very heavy-handed. Very, very heavy-handed. Mix that up. That to the side. What else we gonna do? Is that now 4? Okay. And you know what, y'all? I prefer chunky glitter over the fine glitter. I don't know why, but I do. All right, so that's fine. I'm tripping. Am I in the Twilight Zone, guys? Am I really here? Where am I? Everyone's still watching? Okay. Take your silicone piece and then just figure out where you want where to go and what. So we're gonna do the circle one with this one. With the little bubbles. Y'all see them bubbles on top? So this is supposed to get the bubbles out of there. I just put them under this little doohickey for just the start, and then I'll put it on inside of the machine so it can do the bottom and the top. Hopefully it's hard enough just for me to pick it up. Put it on a tray. Okay, and then while those are drying, while my molds are drying, I take this and I just go around my wrist with it. Or you can measure it. I think my wrist is probably a 7.5. Let's open her up. Pull it apart. Put this away. Put it back where you got it. A little lobster claw. Lobster claw and a smaller jump ring. Matter of fact, do I want 2? This is from Amazon, y'all. Amazon, okay? Everything is linked in my Amazon storefront. Grab the smaller little jump ring. My hands feel so sticky. Maybe because my hands were sweating. Alright, so you put the little small jump ring on there and just slide the lobster claw on there. Close that joint. Alright. Boom. That's all done. Then I like to straighten her out. What this does, I don't know, but I just, for some reason, I like to just straighten her out. And then the other one, just put that on there. It doesn't need a lobster claw. This is just going to be the part that it latches onto. Now, granted, it could have just latched onto this little oval one or the whatever this shape is, but I ain't wanted to do that. Okay, so I use it another jump ring. All right. How many things we got? 6. All right. So where's my scissors? Dump a few pieces out. Oh, we got 6. Oh. You know what? It don't even matter. If one decide to play hide and seek, I got more. Cool. Y'all, I'm so serious about this video. I don't have no TV on or nothing. That's how serious I was about, you know, getting y'all this video. Because, yeah. What else was I gonna do? Alright, so we gotta wait for them to come out before we can start junking. Oh, okay. So now, since we got this part done, we got to figure out what charms is going to go on what. So we know red is going to go on red. Oh, no, I'll figure it all out in a second. Alright. So I don't know where I get this tapping from to make sure they're done, but sometimes they don't even be done. The other side be... Oh, okay. Looks like it's done. But just to be sure, we're gonna do one more run outside of the mold, okay? One more run outside of the mold. And I always put the bottom side up so that way it can, you know. Oh, I knew it was gonna pull out the it's alright. It's all right. And bottom side up so that way it can get some sun. You get it? UV sun. Whatever, y'all. You gotta laugh at my jokes. For real, it probably would look 100% better if all of them like were one color. I may do that one day, but I don't feel like it. I like being extra. So I'm just gonna continue to be extra for right now. All right, so just gonna drop that into the UV thing real quick, or not, because I'm having trouble. You know what? I'm not gonna use that one. I'm not. Nope. One thing about if I have something that's causing me too much trouble, I don't deal with it. That's just the mindset I have, and that goes for people too. Too many issues? Nope. It ain't worth it. Y'all see how ugly that came out? It had potential too, but let's move right along. I'm trying to hurry up and get the video done, but I don't really need to finish this because I ain't wearing it no time soon. So I'm just gonna wrap it up with this because the video already long enough, in my opinion. Y'all basically get the gist of how to junk it out and stuff like that. All right, so y'all, while I get to the last one and decide, like, you know what, I don't even feel like junking the last one out, and I'm not. So then what you do is you lay this flat and then you figure out how you want them to lay. Now, I never used this big chunky one before, but it was already made from my last batch when I first did the other one. So let's put them on, see how you want them to go. Oh, yeah, this one is too far down for this, so that's not gonna work. And plus I put a charm over it, so that's probably not over it, but put the dog paw in there in the middle. So then basically all you do now is just add your charms, and that is it. It's amazing how I be having so much trouble when I turn the camera on. But when I made my other bracelet without having it on camera, I slid right through that bracelet. Now granted, it did take a long time because it was my first time doing it, and I really sat here and just placed everything out together, put the colors together and all that kind of stuff. This time I'm just, you know, just trying to do something so I can have something available for the video. Are they the same? Oh, that's probably why I wasn't having no problem, because these are 10 millimeters, so I had used 10 for the other. Let's see how this goes. Okay, yeah. So to be safe, y'all might want to get 10 millimeter jump rings, so that way they will fit on correctly. Oh, now I'm not going to finish this video because I want to get me some. I'm gonna have to buy me some 10s, and I'm gonna have to redo my charms. I don't like these charms, but this is basically how it goes, you know. I wanted to just show you the gist of it. I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me, your girl, your life, your world. My family and friends, they just don't understand. They say I should leave you alone, and I say that they all should just leave us alone. Don't you? Never ever cheated, never ever lied. So you can stop asking me why. I love you, and why I keep it real. Yeah, I don't think I can put a charm on top of the on top. And my other charm done fell off. So that's why it's important to make sure they really close, because they can come off. But yeah, that's how you do it. And real quick, I forgot what platform it was, because I always share, basically I share the videos on all of the platforms. So in one of the videos, someone had asked me about, let me see. They asked me about this, this right here. How to make these charms or whatever. Okay, so first you grab a little piece of chain, right? Okay. So we're gonna grab, we got the little chain right here, and you can count 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or however many. It doesn't even matter. Eyeball it to your liking. Take it off. All right. Put that to the side because you might not need it. Of course, this one is more than 6, but just for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna do 6. 2 jump rings. These compared to the other ones is those are just already open and they're smaller. The other one was closed and you gotta open them yourself. That's fine. All right, so this one, you just pick 2 beads. So let's do 2 beads. Boom. You want to see them up close? 2 little beads. And then you're going to find a little spacer. One that looks like it will be cute in the middle of those 2 little beads. So I'm just going to do a little teeny one. Or do we want to do one a little bit bigger? Okay, let's do one a little bit bigger. Or maybe we should do a gold one. Okay, let's put that one back. Let's do a gold one. Okay, alright. Matter of fact, we need to take out 2. And then the other one we're going to do that one, and I don't know, let's put a square one on top. It doesn't even matter. Then you're going to take these 2 little, I think these are head pins. I'm not really sure what they're called. I think they're called head pins. People be telling me what they are in the comments. I don't know. I just know how to use them a little bit. Put this one on there. Just make sure it's secure so it won't come through the bottom. So it won't come through the bottom. So you make sure it's big enough not to fall off. Right? Okay. Put your other one on here. I mean, put your spacer on there. Can't see. I don't know if it's focusing. And then put the other bead on top. That's it. And then you can clip this off if it's too long. Clip the top off. Or you can just start making a little loop all the way down. All the way down. Alright. So now we got a little loop. We done made it a little charm. All right, so we got that one done. Take your other one. Put it on there. Put the spacer. And then put the square bead on top. And do the same thing. I think you're technically supposed to go back one if you had enough space and then loop it over, but I don't know how to do it that way yet. Kinda, but not really. So anyway, loop it the same way. Now we got another charm. Done. Take your jump ring, stick it through whichever hole you want to use, and stick it through your charm. And then close it. See that? And then you got a nice little charm hanging from the chain. Same thing with the other one. Let's put it on the second one maybe. And then there you go. You just connect it to your keychain. Of course, you're going to need another jump ring to put it on your keychain or bracelet, wherever you want to put it. But then that's basically, that's all you have to do for that one. For the big kahuna right here, you're going to need a longer one of those head pins, or you're going to have to make one. You may not need it this long. I'll be eyeballing and be wrong. So if you don't want to waste a lot of product, just make sure you're measuring if you have to. And then with this one, I always make the, hold on, it's a messed up piece there. With this piece, you're gonna have to make the loop. I think it's supposed to go back like this, and then you bring it over like this. Y'all gonna have to watch some other YouTube videos for that, because I don't really know how to do it. I'm still trying to learn how to do it. And then you're supposed to wrap it around. So now we got a little loop-de-loop. Hold on, can you see it? Now we got a little loop-de-loop there. Alright. And then you're going to take trial and error. Okay, let's do this one. That one. Then the spacer. And then this bead. Alright, that's better. Not as best, but it's better. Then we're going to put this on. The blue bead. I don't know. I just be eyeballing like I told you before. And then sometimes I'll be making it too short because I'll be eyeballing it and be wrong. Like probably now. Alright. So, over here. It's all good. Not really. You can perfect it later. I still haven't perfected it yet. So, you know, just enough just to make sure it's on there snug. You got a nice size hole on there to get your jump ring through. On each side. And it's snug enough to make the beads stay on. So then you got this piece. And then you connect your junk ring. And add it to whatever you're going to add it to. You can add it to the keychain if you have one like this. You can add it on there. as an extra piece, but I don't want to add it on there. Or you can add it on here. So it can be 3 pieces. I'm just going to put it on here just to have it all together. And just put it on something. A book bag, a purse, whatever you want to put it on. And that's it. And that is it. Look at this, done came off already because I didn't make it snug. If you want to, you can just make sure it's all the way closed. No gaps. Woo! Now that was crazy. Alright, but that one was already bent out of shape anyway. It was already kind of low-key messed up because of earlier when I bent it all out of shape. So sometimes you can put glue on the opening of it or some resin and cure it closed, or, you know, so it won't come off. But yeah, this is just a quick version. And that is it. That is all. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time today. Now I'm going to go back to finish watching my Lifetime movie. Have a good day.